coming up in this read. It feels like a financial payout, like some kind of compensation, financial compensation's being paid out to a lot of you, which is going to open up a lot of different avenues for you to explore. Gemini, we're doing your general read for May 2023. Everything that you need to know will already be in my description box and in my pinned comment below, including a list of the card decks that I have used for your reading. Please do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, especially if you're cross-watching, and if a part of the message doesn't resonate for you, then you leave it for someone else. Or do keep in mind that these reads can be predictive as well, so it might not resonate with you straight away, okay? You always keep an open mind whenever you're watching tarot, right? So the card that wants to come out straight away is the Birds, which is news and messages, okay? Now, usually that is pertaining to some kind of good news that's coming in towards you, Gemini. It's something that you've been waiting for, right? Now, the rest of the cards we're going to put back in the deck. And if they're supposed to come out, they absolutely will, okay? Good news and messages. So that's like, oh dear, I'm not doing very well with these cards today, Gemini. So this is literally the news or the response that you've been waiting for specifically is what's coming in here with your Birds, okay? Yeah, I did suspect as much. So you've seen me shuffle your deck again. For those eagle-eyed viewers, you would have seen that this one was actually underneath that one when that whole big pile flipped, okay? And that's why I said, look, if a message is supposed to come out, it absolutely will. And like you can't stop a message from coming out if it's supposed to come out. Now, these readings, if I can add an additional title to them, I absolutely will. So you might see most of them, maybe not all of them, with the mention of hidden enemies reading, right? The theme for the month of May for the collective, and you're absolutely not being singled out here at all, Gemini, okay? Not at all. The collective is going through dealing with a lot of jealous individuals, okay? Phonies are like that. The light is being shone on the fakes, the phonies, and the frauds, okay? There is no hiding from it. This is happening whether we like it or not, okay? And it is going to hurt some of us because the ones that are being revealed to us as these hidden enemies are actually the ones that we least expected them to be, okay? I feel strongly that this is all part of the whole Saturn in Pisces thing that's going on. Not in astronomy, in astrology. I do have to make that clear distinction, right? The eye, envy and protection. So, here goes. Some of yous need to clear your energy, do some kind of energy cleansing ritual, some kind of protection ritual, right? That's the first message. The next message is, especially with it coming out with the Birds, there could be some kind of spiteful gossip that is out there about you specifically, Gemini. I don't like those kind of messages that come out because it can really lower the tone for everybody. Do you know what I mean? And this channel is especially all about empowerment and self-belief, okay? Rising above, not letting anyone else drag you down. And so that's why I don't like it when messages like that come out, because it can really pull down your tone, you know, it can pull down your energy. But the thing to remember here, Gemini, is like, don't let them drag you down to their level, okay? It sounds really, really patronizing. It's a lot easier said than actually done. I fully get it. I appreciate that. I understand, right? I do get it. I'm not a complete twat, right? I understand. I know how people work. So you're going to have to be really strong throughout the month of May. And remembering that when someone is doing that to you, it tells people everything about who they are as a person. And it actually doesn't say anything about you at all, okay? You have the triangle, choices and indecision. Okay, so you're going to have to bear with me a second, Gemini, because suddenly the energy just got really, really heavy. So the heaviness is coming in through this indecision, okay? You're torn. You're going to be torn. You're going to be split, right? This is having a split decision. It's being at a crossroads in your life where the best path for you to take isn't always going to be immediately obvious. But the best, maybe someone's name is Beth. That was an interesting slip. The best path is going to need to be chosen, right? It's going to be all or nothing whenever you see the triangle. Being indecisive and having to make a decision, you can't afford to be indecisive, Gemini, basically. That's the bottom line, okay? That's the main message with this triangle. You cannot afford to be indecisive. When you clock who this little bastard is here, right, you cannot afford to sit on your hands and do nothing about it or do nothing with it, right? You're going to have to take decisive action about what exactly you're going to do about them. And that means cutting off contact, okay? I'm not suggesting to throw people away like they're trash, you know, just to do it on a whim. Absolutely not, right? And I do not want what I'm saying being twisted into something else completely different. I'm responsible for what I say. I'm not responsible for how it's received at the other end, right? I'm not talking about somebody making a mistake and so you're just going to throw them away like trash. I'm not talking about that. It's completely different. This is someone who is deliberately, specifically targeting you at the moment, trying to make your life as difficult as possible. That's going to hurt because it's coming from a place that you're not expecting it to come from. And so your difficult triangle energy, probably even being triangulated, right? That's a difficult thing to do, is to actually legit cut people off and to go no contact. You got the flowers at the bottom of the deck, romance and sweetness. It's beautiful. So you do have something coming in here, Gemini, that is going to, it's like it's lifting the air around you, okay? It's that silver lining, basically, with your flowers. And yeah, the lion, strength and success. I did mention that you're going to have to be brave, didn't I? I'm pretty certain that I said that. If I didn't, I was probably just thinking it, but I'm certain I said it. Right, so that's just the surface level energy. Now we're going to take a deeper dive into this, okay? And we're going to keep going. We've got 4 decks to go through, so we're going to clarify over the top and then clarify again. And every time we clarify, we're going to get a deeper and deeper level into what this is that's going on, okay? Right, what's going on for a Gemini, please? Clarify this energy. Can we have a look at the birds? What are the news and messages that's coming in for Gemini? Feels important. It is important. It's the Ace of Coins. Something pertaining to a brand new beginning, a gift from the universe, something brand new. Something to do with, it could be for some of you, something to do with your household, your physical possessions, your career, your finances. Something that you can, something that exists in your physical reality, okay? Because it's coins energy. You can see it, you can smell it, you can touch it, you can hold it. It already exists in your physical, right? That's coins energy. It's also about growth, right? So news coming in that is pertaining to what I feel is going to be the groundwork for a financially stable future. So do keep a lookout for that. Don't leave your phones on silent, okay? It feels like this particular message, you're going to want it basically the second it lands in your inbox. Okay, so make sure your alerts are all set and this, that, and the next. Okay, clarify this envy, protection, eye energy. Whoa, the moon off balance, motherfucker. Okay, see, I made a vow to myself, Gemini, that I was going to swear a lot less in your readings, because I think that's one of the things that is bottlenecking my readings, you know, the whole YouTube thing. You don't like swearing. Well, kids shouldn't be on this channel anyway, because it is 18 and over. But YouTube seems to be really, really strict with using the naughty words. But you know what? Sometimes a thing comes out in a read and you really just can't help you just can't help yourself. Like, it's just part of the emotion that comes out with the energy, right? Sometimes it's going to be a swear. The moon off balance. Let's get back on track. The moon off balance. It's deep, deep emotions, okay? Somebody playing into your fears. Someone taking something out of context. It's like the mind playing tricks on someone. So this tells me that this hatred that you're receiving from this specific individual, it's all because of something that they imagined, and it's not anything that's actually based in reality at all. Okay, you're a threat to them because they have imagined that you're a threat to them. Now, as I said right at the start of the read, Gemini, this is a running theme this month, for the month of May, for everybody. Okay, you're not being singled out at all. Everybody is dealing with these hidden enemies, right? The reasons behind these hidden enemies is, however, very, very different for everybody. Okay, there's always a different reason and there's always a different way of dealing with them, right? This one's saying the enemy that you have currently that's coming to the forefront, and they're coming to the forefront, I'm certain, because of this Saturn in Pisces, because they've imagined it. You haven't actually done anything to this person, which is horrifying when you think about it. That's horrifying. You haven't done anything to this person at all. They have literally just decided one day that you're a threat to them. It's all in their head. That's why the moon's come out off balance. Can you clarify the triangle, please, for Gemini? The Knight of Swords. Swift action. Swift action. So the anger, when you discover that individual, exactly who they are, it's going to require you to take swift action. Do not sit on it. Do not sit on your hands and do nothing about it, right? Because the longer they're there, the more damage potentially they can do, right? And I'm afraid to say that 99.999% of you, you're not going to have any other option but to cut them off. Go no contact. It's almost like Spirit's saying the decision's being taken out of your hands here, Gemini. Whoa. Oh. 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 Fuck. Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. And that's to clarify your flowers energy. It's under there, the Ten of Cups. Boom. There it is. That's what time it is. Okay. So your Ten of Cups is all about connections, positive connections, beautiful family. It's feeling content, happy, safe, secure within yourself. Potentially building up a life with another individual, you know, building up your Ten of Cups with someone else. And then we got this nasty bullshit here. Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. Someone trying to peel you down a peg or two. Someone basically thinking, oh, you've gotten too big for your boots. Who the hell are they to judge? You know, they need to get a life. Instead of interfering in your life, they need to go out and get their own life. Romance and sweetness. Yeah, I forgot what was underneath that one. It was the Lion, of course. It's time for you to defend yourself here, Gemini. Okay, you're done with the pleasantries. The month of May is not going to be a time for you to be pleasant. It's going to require you to be short and straight to the point. Okay. Seven of Swords and Five of Cups. That has a heavy implication of someone you've got betrayal, lies, deceit, backstabbing, and then Five of Cups. Regret, remorse, trying to make you feel bad, trying to make you feel guilty. So it's literally this person trying to make you feel guilty for something that wasn't even within your control. They're trying to make you feel guilty for something that you're not responsible for, because remember what I tell you, they've imagined it. It's not based in reality at all. Clarify the birds with the Ace of Coins for Gemini, please. Thank you. Right, top. Main female. Okay. So a feminine energy. Remember, it could well be a man who just carries a lot of feminine energy to them. Okay. It's not about the gender of the person. It's more about the gender of the energy, like the feminine or the masculine principle, okay? So you've got a very, very honest, kind, well-meaning offering that's coming in, because it's coming in from a feminine place, right? Intuitive, nurturing. Something that potentially has a lot of growth, all right? So that, for the most part, that does feel like a job offer that's coming in from a feminine energy. Realistically, that could set you up for a long time to come. Okay, that looks very, very good. For some of you as well, that's like, because it's number 2, it's a straight up business partnership. For others of you, this is going to be more about like the romantic side of life. Oh, you meeting a brand new friend, and in actual fact, you guys become the best of friends, like literally joined at the hip type thing. Okay. This could go anyway. So definitely keep an open mind, because this is a general read. I'm not going to be able to give the specifics because it is general. I'm reading for so many different people, right? And there's going to be lots of different things for lots of different people. Very, very positive though, so that's the thing to take away from that particular message, right? Envy, protection, eye, and the moon off balance. Clarify this, please, for Gemini. The clouds, confusion. Yep. Somebody trying to basically piss on your chips. Ooh, it's icky because it's uncertainty. Okay, it's loss of direction. They have lost their direction. They have... It's about a misunderstanding through their own insecurities, through their own doubts, and they've actually got enough secrets of their own. So, okay, Gemini, a little bit of information here for you. Whoever this person is, they're throwing rocks when they live in a glass house. So you can do with that information whatever you want. Okay? Triangle and the Knight of Swords, please, for Gemini. The wishing well. Beautiful. Make a wish. Make a wish. Put your intent out into the universe, Gemini. Because the universe is going to respond to you. That's also a card of luck and fortune as well. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Why is that coming in? I don't know if I'm allowed to mention the film for like copyright purposes. But I just heard As You Wish. That's from The Princess Bride. As You Wish. So this is your response to that individual there. That's clearly your response. You see, they're casting something in your direction. And your response is, okay, as you wish. And it's like you're granting them their wish. by cutting them out or cutting them off or going no contact with them, because you know full well it's their loss. Interesting. Can you clarify the flowers, the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups, please, for Gemini? Ooh, the cross. They're burdened to carry. They're making a rod off their own back. It's problems, trouble, suffering, intolerance, indoctrination also. On the positive side, that could be someone's faith, duty and conviction, their principles, and their intolerance to other people's like issues, problems, projections. I just heard you say, I'm not tolerating your bullshit anymore. Okay, that sounds pretty decisive to me then, Gemini. Because you're focused, or you will be focused on the sweeter things in life. You know, this romance, this gentleness, this sweetness with the flowers. Flowers is also something that you give to someone as a gift, as a token of appreciation. We see someone being kind to you in your face, smiling in your face. And then the second your back is turned, stabbing you in the back. For some of you, it could end up being a member of your own family with that Ten of Cups. I'm not feeling that as much though, but for a tiny, tiny handful of you, that is going to be the case. They're trying to offload all of their mental and emotional turmoil and problems onto you, and you're refusing to carry it because you know it's not yours, it doesn't belong to you. You're giving it back. You're giving it back to them because you're like, take this shit and leave. A message of concern at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm feeling that what actually triggers this one, Gemini, is the fact you reach out to somebody because you're concerned about them and they attack you. That's gratitude for you, isn't it? All right then. Can you clarify this energy, please, for Gemini Collective? What's going on for Gemini, please? Clarify birds, male, female, and the Ace of Coins. Wow, thank you. The Four of Earth. Okay. I'm feeling that this one is about you being resourceful. Usually it is the card of a miser, okay? It's someone who's got the mind on the money on their mind, being quite selfish. I'm not feeling that for you, Gemini. I'm feeling that this is about you being resourceful. You using what you have, and you're using it to its fullest potential. Being incredibly resourceful. That could be with your time, your money, your energy. You're being very creative also. It's like you're taking something where there is a limited amount of this something. You're investing in it and thereby increasing what you have through being resourceful. Okay. It's a nice message. Clarify the eye, the moon, and the clouds for Gemini, please. The Three of Water. That's the Three of Cups. Oh, why am I getting jealousy? It's like people are speaking good of you, Gemini, And someone very specific doesn't like the fact that other people are speaking good of you. It's like in their head, they're trying to correct other people's false perceptions of you. Okay. Whatever their problem is, that's theirs. It's theirs to carry. The Two of Fire to clarify the triangle, the Knight of Swords, and the Wishing Well. So it's time to make a decision. Can you see that with the map? It's all about expanding on your horizons. Reaching out to lots of different types of people. It's funny because I know that it's a Mars in Aries card, but in your energy it feels very Sagittarian to me. The reason being because it's got this very sort of exploration type vibe to it. It's got like an international type vibe. Education, study, higher learning. That's where I'm getting that sort of Sagittarian type thing from. So it's like this one's blocking something for you. So in response, you're like, okay, fine, fuck yeah, I'm going to go this way instead then. Do you know what I mean? It's got that kind of feel to it. It is, especially with the way that it's illustrated as well. It's like two matches. One of them's lit, the other one's not lit. And then it's someone pointing on a map. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, fine, I'm going to go explore this over here instead then. Because clearly that's not working out. So instead of this making you feel down and depressed and restricted, you're actually seeing it for the hidden blessing that it is. For sure. It sparked something within you to go and try something different, something new instead, and that's actually going to work out better for you. Oh, the Eight of Water, so it's the Eight of Cups, the Page of Earth, so it's the Page of Coins, and the Chariot for this energy here. Lord of Abandoned Success. And look what it is. Saturn. Saturn in Pisces. The card's even telling you that, like. Saturn in Pisces. I knew you were being affected by it. I knew it. I felt that right from the get-go. Right from the get-go. Isn't that weird? Page of Earth. Something's going to take time. Could be your finances is going to take time to grow. It could well be for the longest time you were watching your finances going down and down and down and down. But slowly and surely your finances is going to be growing again. And isn't it funny how it's flowers? Flowers again, to clarify your flowers card there. Someone's giving you something here, Gemini. It feels like a financial payout, like some kind of compensation, financial compensation's being paid out to a lot of you, which is going to open up a lot of different avenues for you to explore. It's going to give you something to invest that finances into. For some of you, it could actually be a car, so that you can go traveling. Interesting. Ultimately, that's about your willpower and your drive to succeed. Okay. It's about you picking a direction, aligning yourself with that direction, and going for it, come what may. All right. That's one of the kittens with the sniffles in the background. There's Six of Water at the bottom of the deck. It's beautiful. The card of nostalgia, happy memories, building happy memories. This feels more like something from the past. Something that someone that should have been left in the past. And the Ace of Water underneath there. Okay, so the Six of Water with the Ace of Water, that's a soul connection. It's almost like the universe is gifting you here with a soulmate connection. A member of your soul family. You're going to be working with them. You're going to be progressing with them. Building with them. It could be romantic, but not necessarily. It doesn't always have to be romantic. You've got a very, very important connection here that's going to play a huge part in your life for this May. Okay? What else for Gemini, please? Ooh, a little bit of an itchy throat there on the go. Whoa. A top one. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Yeah, see how relaxed and chill she is. And then you've got the lotus flower there. That's all about rebirth. The fish for long-term longevity and going with the flow. And that looks like a little olive branch there. I don't know what kind of leaf that is, but it reminds me of an olive branch. So you've got... It's possible for a small handful of you might have a Pisces person who's extending out an olive branch to you, asking you for some kind of forgiveness. But on the whole, I feel that you're taking life as it comes. You're being very, very gentle throughout this month, hearing messages from spirits. I'm a clear channel for messages from spirits, so you can absolutely trust in the messages, news, information, and intuitive hits that you're getting. Okay, you can trust it, so lean more into your intuition. I know we say that a lot. We do sound like a broken record, but honestly, it's absolutely true. You could be having a lot of intense dreams at this time. Gemini, for whatever reason, the symbology of flowers is very, very, very important. Really important. Somebody could have a flower tattoo, or they're getting a flower tattoo, or whoever this soulmate connection is has a flower tattoo. Someone could be giving you flowers, and whoever the person is that's giving you flowers is going to play a huge part in your life over the coming years. There's definitely something about the flower symbology that's really, really important. It could be a blossoming as well. You could feel like new layers of yourself are blossoming and opening up and out. You could be finding a hidden skill of yours, and so you're going to reveal that hidden skill of yours to the rest of the world. Dana, High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the universe is opening you up. What's that one? Ixchel, medicine woman. I do apologize to anybody if I've mispronounced that. Okay. You're a channel for divine healing power. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you are like earth angels. Very, very spiritual. And you're going to be trusting your spiritual gifts a lot more and tapping into it a lot more, helping the collective. Definitely. What else, please, for Gemini? Okay. Reassess. So there's something that you're needing to reassess. Could be issues with this person here. Maybe you have or will take it personally, whatever this is that they're doing to you. So Spirit's saying reassess, check your source of information. As in, look at them, you know. They're trying to pull you down. Well, why would that be? And do what you love. Yeah. Do what you love. You don't need anyone's permission or approval. You do you. You do what you love. And if that's some kind of spiritual healing work, go for it. You're being fully supported by the universe for you to do what it is that you love. And you're going to be helping a lot of people while you're doing what it is that you love. Right, so I do need to leave that one there, Gemini. That is what I have for you, and it's completely up to you what you do with this reading. Please remember that tarot is not a scapegoat, it is not a crutch, it's a guide. It is also not your tarot reader's fault, whatever comes out in a read. You're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.